This is News in Brief from Al24 News. Algerian President Abdelmadjid Tebboune presided at the People's Palace over the ceremony honouring the top achievers in the baccalaureate and the intermediate school certificates. And the ceremony was attended by senior state officials, government members, and the families of the honoured students. In his speech to the participants in the second edition of the United Nations Food System Summit follow-up meeting, held in Ethiopian capital Addis Ababa, delivered on his behalf by the Minister of Foreign Trade and Export Promotion Kemal Zik, President Abdelmadjid Tebboune affirmed that Algeria has adopted various strategies and policies to transform its food systems with the goal of achieving food security and self-sufficiency in both agricultural and livestock products, while taking into account climate, health, and economic dimensions. After days of efforts by Malaysia, the United States and China to bring Thailand and Cambodia to the negotiating table, the two countries' leaders agreed to an immediate and unconditional ceasefire starting from midnight in a bid to hold their deadliest conflict in more than a decade, which resulted in an overall death toll of 36 people and the displacement of 300,000 others. Top US and Chinese economic officials are resuming talks in Stockholm to try to tackle long-standing economic disputes at the center of a trade war between the world's two biggest economies, with an aim to extend the truce by 3 months and fending off sharply higher tariffs. And earlier, the Financial Times reported that the US has paused curbs on tech exports to China to avoid disrupting trade talks with Beijing and support President Donald Trump's efforts to secure a meeting with President Xi Jinping this year.